Hello people, this is Indigo here and welcome back to more Portal 2. Last time, we found that we were dropped into, or at least very close to, an old testing track. A very old one for when Cave Johnson was still alive. Remember from that username and password back in the first Portal. And we are now going through it in an effort of reaching New Aperture again and confronting Wheatley. This time we're going to continue doing exactly that.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Okay. Oh, right. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing, basically, with this game, so... Or with this part of the game, anyway. So, let's see if we do that. Ah, there we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. Except it is, Let's see. Oh, wrong portal. Let's see. Oh, it's this one. Oh, right. I'm gonna want to bounce the, blue one around, actually. I just feel more comfortable doing that. Let's see. That'll work. Alright, now we just have to... Oh, there we go! Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Now, this one's pretty tricky. I, actually got stuck on this one a few times. Or, well, a while. You know, the first time I played it. This is where the game starts to get hard. Because, I mean, you're playing around with so many new puzzle elements that... You know. And jump. Whoosh! Woo! Okay, I'm going to die. Oh, no, I'm not going to die.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we could track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I just said this or not, but with any luck, the various poisonous substances we've been exposed to are just all going to cancel each other out, and we'll just end up... Well... Probably end up dying of all of them at once, like maybe like 1 hour after we escape. But I don't know. It's 12.
Now, if you're part of Control Group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Yeah, getting covered in the repulsion shell does not actually hurt you. It just makes everything blue for a little while. And possibly gives Shell the idea in universe of getting covered in the water. Or covering it in the water. It is apparently water soluble, and it will wash off very easily. Although, what does this save thing say? If I did this, then it would fly over there and just not stick, see? Yeah, I knew that would happen, So, instead we want to do that, or something close to it. And, yes, that should be good. Is that... Ah, okay. And jump. See, watch this. And down it goes, and there goes all the gel. Yep.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Huh. You know, given that this test is only solvable because of that leaking tube, I wonder how it was originally supposed to be, you know, finished. What happens if I... Oh, right. Yeah, that is what I'm actually supposed to do. So, yeah, that should be good. Boing! Yeah, God, it's chugging like hell. Also, I'm really impressed with how they did fluids. Again, I'm not sure if I just said that or not, but, you know, this is clever. I like that. You have to slap that there. Also, apparently, repulsion gel cannot adhere to the vague area of tacked-on space that is not yet open to another area of Tactile space. I wonder if you could reach through a closed portal. What would you find on the other end? Would you want to? I doubt you would want to. I very much doubt that you would want to. What happens if I do this? Okay, that. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea if that did anything that I would want to. Hold on, if I went down there, I could then fling for. Oh, that makes things easier, doesn't it? Yeah, I could just fling from up here, and I have no idea if I'm supposed to do this. Oh, hey, I am. Okay. Huh. I haven't played this part of the game in so long that I kind of. Oh, look. It's another hunt for the tiny bit of white wall bit. Oh, and it's right above us, so that makes things easier.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Fair enough. This is probably the first shower Shell's had in ages. Not that she'd really need one because, you know, it's probably disinfected so much that she's the only really living thing for miles. Well, the smallest living thing for miles, anyway. Which is saying a lot, you know. No bacteria, no anything. Wait, what am I talking about? She is probably covered in sweat. She probably feels like filth. Her hair's greasy, and so on and so forth. Yeah. And what do you know? Oh well. Basically what I'm trying to say is she really needs a shower. She's covered in sweat and gel and probably a million other things that she doesn't even know what they are. Oh, that's not a very good fluid thing. It's just like, poop, they're gone. Or it's gone, whatever. What does this do? Oh. Okay, let's see, stop that there quickly. Okay, and, let's see, will that work? Yes, it will.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
You know, I like to think that he wasn't firing someone and telling them to put their stuff in a box, or, you know, just firing a guy who was named Box for some reason.
Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
I like to think that... Oh yeah, that he was actually firing a box, kind of like the companion cube, I don't know. And it would be kind of funny or something. But yeah. Just... Anyway, basically, Shell is probably covered in all manner of bodily secretions and gel and grease and God knows what else. Dirt from the landing, too. She probably needs a... To be a bit blunt, she needs a goddamn shower. I use the word goddamn a lot, I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's because, since... I don't know. It's weird. I generally don't like swearing. I generally use minced oaths or, you know, friggin', etc. crap. You know, or minced oaths and words that are kind of oaths, but not really. But, the only real... Oh, orange. Yeah, the only real orange... I like oranges, they're nice. The only real thing that I like to, well... The only real oath that I use is goddamn. Or, you know, just damn. But damn, I think, falls into more of a gray area. If only... I don't know. So... Yeah, I remember this room, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. All I remember is that I got stuck in it. Door won't open, door won't open, Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. None in the slightest. Huh. Yeah, so... Oh, right, I know. I get it now. Oh, this one is clever. I remember this one. See, you do that. Oh, this took me forever the first time. I think it's worth noting that the reason Shell always lands on her feet is because of her long-felt boots. Or, you know, in the first game, her heel springs. I'm guessing... Well, actually, no, in the Ratman comic, it explicitly shows that the heel springs broke when she was being dragged back to the facility by the party escort robot. So, you know, keep going. Stay lost alone and not dying. Don't know the song. Well. Yeah, there are the spheres down there. They're more up top. Looks like this place is a bit newer, too. Yeah, see, 1971. Wait a minute, astronauts didn't even exist in the 1950s.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
Yeah. Oh, hey, they started using the orange jumpsuit back then, too. But, really? Isn't... Hang on, there's something I was going to point out. Oh, yeah, didn't, the American space program start with Kennedy? Who I think was during the 1960s thereabouts? Yeah, because, you know, Cold War and everything. It doesn't matter much. Maybe he just time travel or something, or maybe he's just Cave Johnson.
If you're allergic to peanuts, you might want to tell somebody now, because this next test may turn your blood into peanut water for a few minutes. On the bright side, if we can make this happen, they're going to have to invent a new type of Nobel Prize to give us, so hang in there. The average human male is about 60% water. As far as we're concerned, that's a little extravagant. So if you feel a bit dehydrated in this next test, that's normal. We're going to hit you with some jet engines and see if we can't get you down to 20 or 30%.
Ha. I don't know. So basically it'd just be this desiccated husk of slightly goopy powder, I'm guessing? I don't know. I've never seen a human being brought down to 30% water. And I'm glad that I can truthfully say that sentence.
Alright, we're working on a little teleportation experiment. Now, this doesn't work with all skin types, so try to remember which skin is yours, and if it doesn't teleport along with you, we'll do what we can to sew you right back into it.
Love this game. So now I can see this door with something knocked off of it. Let's go through and we can find something very interesting to anyone who has played Half-Life 2 Episode 2. The dry dock for the Borealis. Apparently, in Half-Life 2 Episode 2, well, towards the end, they find, well, Gordon Freeman, Alex, Eli Vance, you know, Alex Vance, people, all those people, they, find, you know, Dr. Kleiner, people like that, basically all the major characters. They find, what is essentially a video file, directing towards the Borealis, which was made by Aperture Science. Now, keep in mind that Episode 2 was released at around the same time. Actually, no, it was released as part of the Orange Box with Portal. So it was made by Aperture Science, and apparently, one day it just disappeared. Dry dock and everything. So that was kind of a thing. Or parts of the dry dock and everything. Although it did use the modern Aperture Science logo, not the 1970s one. Anyway, it was very much, well, not even just implied, more or less just about almost as outright stated as you can get without breaking the fourth wall, that in Half-Life 2 Episode 3 or Half-Life 3 or whatever is going to happen next. Because I don't know, it could be Half-Life 2 Episode 1 for all I know. Well, Gordon Freeman and, well, his, for lack of a better term, friends, are going to try to find the Borealis. So I guess this is just their way of saying, hey, shut up, it's coming. Yeah, anyway, it is just about time to end things off, so until next time, this has been the Indigo Experiment, and we're done here. See you guys later.